So the first essay today that we have to do is an agree-disagree essay. And this is that computers have made our world a better place to live in. Do you agree or disagree? What would you like to do? Agree or disagree? In this essay, I have agreed with a concession. Okay, so let's go through the essay and see how it has been written. And will any one of you read it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Okay. Just go slowly, and after every paragraph, give a pause. I'll explain that. Okay. Chal.
Okay, ma'am. Computers have made our world a better place to live in. Do you agree or disagree? Computers are okay.
Ubiquitous. This word is
Yeah.
ubiquitous. Ubiquitous means what is seen everywhere. Okay. The cell phone is ubiquitous. Computers are ubiquitous, seen everywhere in everyone's hands. Omnipresent and ubiquitous are different. God is omnipresent, present everywhere, but you cannot see. Ubiquitous, what is seen everywhere. Got the difference?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Chalo.
Computers are ubiquitous nowadays, and almost every home, office, or school has a computer of some kind these days. I believe that despite a few negative effects, there are a plethora of benefits.
Plethora. The word is plethora, many. Okay. There are a plethora of benefits.
Plethora of
Read to
benefits.
these two words from the dictionary. Just give me one sec. Mm. This is first word is ubiquitous. Appearing or found everywhere. Okay. Cowboy hats are ubiquitous among the male singers, so like that. Okay. And the second word we've done is plethora.
Plethora.
A large or excessive amount of something, a plethora of committees. Okay. So
Yes,
plethora of benefits like that. Chalo.
okay. There are a plethora of benefits people get from using computers, and so computers have transformed the world for the better.
So this is the introduction, and this is giving a concession. Okay. Chalo. Next.
To begin with, computers are involved in almost everything that is done nowadays. For instance, check check out lines at stores move faster because the computer scans the price. The bank manages people accounts more easily because of computers. The weatherman reports the weather more accurately with the help of computers. Architects use computer programs to help them design buildings. Teachers use computer to write their lessons and get information for their classes. Pilots use computers to help them fly planes.
So this is basically full of examples. Okay.
Yeah.
The word Sonalika is architects, not architects, but I like to confirm. Okay. CHITEC. This is architect. So there are other words also with CH in them which are arc. Okay. We say archives.
Okay.
Archive. So archive, architect. CH is the K over here. Okay. That is K. All right. So in the first paragraph, benefits. Then the second paragraph begins with furthermore. So this furthermore here tells very clearly that we are going to write more benefits. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Furthermore, through the internet, computers have made communication much more convenient.
Hmm.
Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am. The email has made it possible to communicate with people instantly at any time of the day. The internet has made it possible to find out the latest news.
That's
Just a
okay. We are not getting disturbed. Don't worry. It's not coming here much. Okay. Chalo.
The internet has made it possible to find out the latest news right away, even if it is news that has happened some place far away. The internet has also made it possible to get almost any kind of information from any place quickly, right right in one's own house or office. To add to it, people can now do net banking, online shopping, and even do air and rail reservations online.
So that is about the benefits of internet. Now, one paragraph I have to give on the negatives because in the introduction given, I have written that despite a few negatives. So the negatives have to come. Okay. Chalo. Start.
On the other hand, there are some disadvantages of the computer. Many jobs have been lost due to the fact that computers can do a lot of tasks more efficiently than humans. What is more, children may spend all of their time playing games on the computer and might also use the internet to access graphic material
Pornographic. Pornographic.
or
Okay. Pornographic material.
materials. Also, frequently and prolonged computer expose may cause visual strain and posture problems.
Posture.
Last
The
but
word is posture. And this
last
is prolonged computer exposure. Exposure may cause. Okay. Exposure may cause. Chalo. Next.
last but not the least, in case of a network failure, the whole office work may come to standstill.
Come to a standstill. So you can see the standstill word has come here again. Okay.
Yes.
I think it was there on the other day also. And standstill means come to a halt. Okay. Absolute halt. Conclusion.
To sum up, computers and the internet have come to stay. Despite all its drawbacks, the computer has made life without its inconceivable.
No, no.
Obvious.
See, the computer has made life without it inconceivable. Inconceivable. See, there is a prefix that is in, there is a suffix that is able, and the word in between is conceive. To conceive is to understand. Here it means that inconceivable means unthinkable. Okay, you cannot think of a life without the internet. If you find this word difficult, you can say unthinkable here.
Okay.
Unthinkable. Okay, inconceivable. Unthinkable.
Inconceivable.
हाँ, चलो. Obviously,
Obviously, the whole world has changed for the better. Actually, I got up, ma'am. I just got
I
up.
know,
That's the
I know,
reason.
I know. That's fine, that's fine. But you read very nicely, slowly, understandably, and everything, pronunciation and all is good. And you've learned a few new words also in this essay.
Yes, ma'am.
Inconceivable, ubiquitous, plethora,
That's
okay?
raw.
Yeah. And pronunciation of architect, right? Archives,
Yes, ma'am.
this word many people pronounce wrong. Many people say architect, but this is wrong. It's architect.
No, it's architect, but I was
Yes. Okay. So um, this is the next essay, and this is a sort of a positive negative development essay, good or bad. Students reproduce the topic, so the way I've written it is just the way as I got it from someone, but then it means the same thing. And there is a direct question, reasons have been asked, and whether it is good or bad means whether it is positive or negative. Okay. So many adults are spending time playing computer games. So it is not about children playing games. It is about adults playing computer games. Okay. So, chalo, let's start. Who will read it? Anybody else? So Nalika has read one. Anybody else would like to come forward? Harpreet, Khyati. Yes, Harpreet. You'll read this essay. Slowly, nicely pause after every paragraph. I'll explain that. Chalo.
Okay. More and more adults are spending time playing computer games. Why are adults doing so? Is it good or bad?
Mhm.
Video games and computer games are heavily marketed towards teens and young adults, but recent studies show that the average video game addict is 35 years old. This essay intends to analyze the reasons why adults choose to play video games. I believe that playing video games is good in adulthood, but only if does not become an addiction.
So basically, I have, in this essay, reasons, I've given the line that I'll be putting the reasons. So I've told the examiner that the reasons will be put up in this essay. But after that, I've also, said that they are good if played in moderation, if played in limit. The adults, mostly when they play, they become addicted to the games. Okay. And there are games like I've seen, people my age also get addicted to games like Candy Crush Saga and things like that. Okay. So these games are very, very addictive. And if they are played in moderation, they are good. But if addiction comes in, then they are not good. Okay. So this is what I've written in the introduction, and this is what I'll be proving in the essay, and this is supporting in the essay, and this is what I'll be rewriting in the conclusion. Okay, now read the first para, Harpreet.
The main reason why adults play video games is that these games act as stress in
Busters.
the busters.
Ah.
In the hectic life of today, adults have a lot of responsibilities. They have to balance demanding jobs, look into the needs of spouses and children, and also deal with problems of ailing parents or friends in crisis. So they need time to relax, unwind, and take their minds off the relatives of life. Playing video games is a fun way to relax for them.
So they need time to relax, unwind, and take their minds off the reality. It is not unwind. Okay, now there's very interesting thing. There are certain words which have the same spellings but different pronunciation, and of course meaning is different. For example, wind can be wind and it can also be wind. Okay, so can you tell me the difference in wind and wind?
No, wind means air, ma'am. Wind means just to wind up.
To wind up means, see, these are called homographs, words which have the same spellings but different meanings, okay, and different pronunciations. So this is the word wind here. This wind as a noun is wind. It's a natural movement of air.
Relax, ma'am.
Okay, and the wind as a verb is, this is wind as a, this pronunciation also changes. Okay, so wind as a noun is wind. Okay, and wind, that is wind, is like wind. Okay, so this is, जैसे wind your watch, चाबी देना घड़ी को. Okay, that is wind. Okay, that is also so the meanings are not very clear. Wind, see, this is wind. Wind. So path, wound among the wind, past tense is wound. Okay. Let me see. What is the pronunciation of this? Wound. Okay. Wound. This is not wound. Wound. Wound is the zakham jo ho jata na, that is wound. Okay. This is wound only. You can see, you can even read the pronunciation. See here. They have given an example, cow, wound. Okay, the same, ow, wound. Okay, the same pronunciation here. You can even read it if it is not given in the audio format. So unwind, here that word is unwind. Okay, Wind up something is make it walk or other device operate by turning. So these words are called homographs. This is one way to develop your vocabulary. Make a page on your register in which you will write the homographs and their pronunciations you will do every day. I'll give you one more example. Live and live, very commonly used. I live in Fagwada, a live match is going on. The spellings are the same. Okay. Then you have
Yes.
present. Gift मिलता है किसी से, ये say I got a present from him. And if you use it as a present, I presented him a gift. That is present and that is present. So there is difference in the pronunciation. Okay. So there are many other such words. Minute, minute. Same spellings, but minute is 1 minute. Wait a minute. And minute difference between the two things. Very little difference. So homographs are a very good way to develop your vocabulary and a very great way to develop your pronunciation also of the words. Okay. So make a list of the homographs you can find. We can discuss them one day. Okay. Chalo. Next paragraph.
However, when adults develop an addiction to video gaming, they suffer a lot of problems. Firstly, there is an increased risk of depression, anger, and mood swings. Secondly, these gamers withdraw from friends, family, or spouses to the point that family, social, or work life is disrupted. In addiction, in addition, the gaming addict may neglect household responsibilities and chores and may lie to family members about the time he spends on these games.
But this is it. Okay. Next, so you can see it's very clear that if played without any limit, with beyond limit, then these have negatives. Next para.
In addition, adults addicted to gaming may have physical symptoms like difficulty sleeping, migraines, back and neck aches,
Hmm.
and dry eyes.
Hmm.
Video game addicts may also become so preoccupied with earning the high score or reaching the next
Earning,
level.
it is not earning, it's earning. EARN is
Yes,
earn. Okay.
yes.
Pronunciation. Earn. Earning.
With earning the high score or reaching the next level, that they forget to eat, shower, shave, or take care of basic hygiene. The addicts also lack physical exercise and so also suffer from an elevated BMI,
So elevated BMI. BMI is body mass index.
mass
Okay.
index.
Next.
To sum up, video game addiction is not just limited to teens, but has also, what is this?
Engulfed the adults. Engulf करना किसी चीज को जकड़ लेना, engulf करना, इसलिए adults को भी जकड़ लिया अपने उसमें कैद में. ठीक है. सिर्फ टीन्स को ही नहीं जकड़ा हुआ इसने वीडियो गेम एडिक्शन ने. टीन्स तो कई एडिक्ट हो ही जाते हैं, बड़े भी हो जाते हैं, ये कहना चाहते हैं. ओके.
These games are addicting and isolating, and so it would be better for adults to refrain from playing such games.
To refrain from playing such games. So today we have done one essay. This is positive negative development. One essay, agree disagree so far. Okay. Next essay. Who will read? This is a discuss the advantages and disadvantages. Okay. And this is an essay on handwriting. Okay. Okay. No, not handwriting. Sorry. This is an essay on manual work and working by machines, automation, machine automation. This is an essay on machine automation. Okay. Who will read it? Any one of you? Yes. Kathy?
Ma'am, can I?
Yes, sure. Chalo.
Many jobs used to be done by hand, but nowadays an increasing number of them are done using machines instead. Discuss the advantages and disadvantages of this development. Modern technology has equipped us with machines. There are positive and negative effects of these machines on the individual and society, which I shall highlight in this essay. Overall, the cons outweigh the pros.
So which I've done will. Shall I am removing from the essays now because modern grammar books also don't have this word anymore. Although it is correct to use it with the first person. Okay, I shall. Chalo, next. So overall the cons, in this essay, they have asked you advantages and disadvantages. They have not asked whether the advantages are more or disadvantages are more. And so there is actually, you may not write what is more, but I still advise my students to write what is more because the main reason is that they in the 7 band descriptors of the IELTS writing task 2, it's clearly mentioned that the candidate should have taken a stand, and the stand doesn't come unless you say what is more. So there is no harm in writing what is more or what is less, okay? But you need not, that is not asked in the essay as such, okay? Chalo.
Okay. On the positive side, machines are faster, more convenient, and energy saving. Households and industries are much facilitated with machines. Personal use of machines give people more free time to spend with family and pursue hobbies. Likewise, industrial use of machines reduce manpower for the work and increase output.
Reduces
Humans do
and
not
increases, Sonalika.
mhm,
Reduces. Likewise,
reduce it.
industrial
Yeah,
use of
reduce.
machines reduces manpower for work and
Yes,
increases output. Okay.
yes.
Hmm.
Human do
I'll tell
not.
you why. 1 minute. Many students get confused here because the S verb comes with a singular thing and the word just before that is machines, which is plural. Okay. Now, this is the subject and there is another subject here. You have to see with which subject you have to agree this verb with. Okay. Now, reduces. What reduces? Does machines reduces? What reduces the manpower for work? What is it? What is the subject here which reduces the manpower for work? Is it the machines? Or is it in this sentence, is it the industrial use of machines? What is it? What reduces the manpower?
Industrial use of
Yeah.
machines
So
reduces.
industrial use reduces manpower, na? So that
Yes,
is
ma'am.
uncountable. For that, it will be reduces, not reduce. Had your sentence with been likewise, machines reduce manpower for work and increase output. That sentence is also correct. Okay,
Okay.
machines reduce. Then reduce would be for machines. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
then it would be reduced. So this is very important that whenever you are doubtful or you have a query in your mind, just translate the sentence and see that this verb has to be agreed with which subject. Okay,
Yes,
next.
ma'am. Humans do not have to do repetitive and uninteresting work anymore. On the slavery of the machine, the future of the world depends.
This has been said by somebody, on the slavery of the machines. So machines, when they become our slaves and when they keep on doing what we ask them to do, then this is what the future of the mankind, the world depends on, the slavery of the machines. We'll be having so many slaves working for us, and we'll be so dependent on them. Our future really depends on them, on the slavery of the machines. All right, next.
On the negative side, machines reduce the need for manual work,
Hmm.
which can lead to unemployment, especially in developing countries.
Hmm.
With what is more, insufficient knowledge of machines handling and operating in determ- uh, detrimental to
Detrimental.
detrimental to uneducated workers, and they
What
end
are
up
what
getting
are the spellings of detrimental? Just read them out. Detrimental.
detrimental.
Detri. There is no
Yeah,
E after T. So when you were pronouncing, it was detrimental. It's not detrimental. It's detrimental. Detrimental. Okay? Detrimental.
detrimental
Okay.
to, to uneducated workers, and they end up getting injuries or disabilities
Hmm.
while working with machines.
Yes.
Technical failure can also disturb the whole working system and lead to losses.
Hmm. All right. So this is
Other,
another, these are the negatives of machines, okay? Uh,
other negative effects of machines are on the health of individual, especially the housewives who rely heavily on machines for household chores.
hmm.
Machines are also a failure where creative work is required.
For example,
For example, the unique and original work done by many artisans can never be reproduced by any machine. It has been rightly said that a machine can do the work of thousand or ordinary men, but no machine can do the work of one extraordinary
uh,
man.
so this is, see, machines can do repetitive tasks. They can copy anything what is fed in them. They can do anything that is fed into them, but they cannot create things on their own. Okay? Yes.
Yes. Overall, the negative effects of machine outweigh the positive effects on the individual and society. In order to meet the employment needs of the population, a balance has to be maintained between manual work and mechanization.
So I hope you've understood how to write this essay. Basically, I've written less positives and more negatives. So you can make it the other way around. You can write more positives and less negatives. Whatever you write more in the introduction, you can support that in the body of your essay. But remember, whatever you write in the introduction, support only that in your essay. Okay? So if I have written cons are more, I've written more cons. If I had written pros are more, I would have written more pros. So it depends on what you write is more, and then you support it. I hope it is clear.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now we will go to the next essay. Who will read it?
The mobile phone is the ubiquitous. These days, I believe that mobile phones are
Who is that? Who is that?
benefit.
Who is that? You've not written your name here. Who is that? Zoom user? Who is that? May I know your name? Aman, would you like to read the essay? Bhavna,
Ma'am, I will read.
you'll read?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Some people think mobile phones are most
See,
useful.
put your mic before, a little closer so that we can hear it loudly. Okay?
Okay. Actually, I'm using headphones.
Okay.
So I just turn off the fan.
Okay.
Some people think mobile phones are most useful for their professional lives, whereas others think mobile phones are most useful in their personal life. Discuss both views and give your opinion. The mobile phone is ubiquitous these days. I believe that
Ubiquitous these days. Okay, we've
the
done, this word is coming twice today, okay? Has come for the second time. The mobile phone is ubiquitous. Okay,
The mobile phone is ubiquitous these days. I believe that mobile phones are equally beneficial in both personal as well as professional lives.
Hmm.
In personal life, the main advantage of a mobile phone is that it keeps people connected to their friends and relatives at all times.
Hmm.
Today, people live in nuclear families but are connected to their extended family network because of the cell phone.
Yes.
Secondly, it saves a lot of time. For example, during the commute time, one can pay bills,
Hmm.
order grocery,
Hmm.
book tickets, and so on.
Hmm.
Therefore, parents can give more time to their children once they are home.
Hmm.
What is more, people who have to leave their elderly parents at home because of work feel comfortable because they know they can be called anytime their parents need them.
Hmm.
On the other hand, in
So these are all
professional life,
the advantages of mobile phones, okay? So I think they are very clear, and this is an essay of your generation. So I think all of you can relate to these plus points and will not run short of ideas in the exams, okay? Next para.
on the other hand, in professional life also, the cell phone has proved to be an asset.
Hmm.
Professionals can use functions like call conferencing
Okay,
and video
just
calls.
1 minute, just 1 minute. I have given the advantages of in personal life, and I have also given advantages of in the professional life. So I've given the connector that is on the other hand. This is not wrong, but there can be a better connector here because we have the essay is like that. So I would say that if I write similarly, that would sound better here. Similarly, what do you think? Because in one para I'm giving the advantages in the personal life. Similarly, I want to give advantages in the professional life. So I think here in this essay, the connector similarly to begin the paragraph would sound much better. Okay? Similarly, जैसे ही पर्सनल लाइफ में इसके फायदे हैं वैसे ही इसके प्रोफेशनल लाइफ में भी बहुत फायदे हैं. ओके, सो सिमिलरली दूसरी तरफ इसके प्रोफेशनल लाइफ में भी फायदे भी करेक्ट जा रहा है अगर इफ यू ट्रांसलेट इट, बट सिमिलरली वुड साउंड मच बेटर हियर. व्हाट डू यू से?
Yes, ma'am.
So we can change it to similarly. Similarly, in professional life also, the cell phone has proved to be an asset. Okay, now read it.
Similarly, in professional life also, the cell phone has proved to be an asset. Professionals can use functions like call conferencing and video call conferencing in, instead of transitional
No, no,
face-to-face
it is
meetings.
not transitional, it is traditional.
Sorry,
Tradition.
instead of traditional face-to-face meetings. In addition, last-minute information that could make or break a project can also be delivered. If a business cell phone is kept on hand, for instance, in the case of an emergency, having a business cell phone allows workers to call their fellow co-workers at all hours. Moreover, phones with global positioning systems (GPS) also help people to reach their destination even in unfamiliar locations.
तो ये समझ आ गया आपको पूरे इसके फायदे. ओके, दीज आर ऑल्सो द बेनिफिट्स इन द प्रोफेशनल लाइफ में इनके कैसे मोबाइल फोन के कैसे बेनिफिट्स हैं. ओके, earlier, I tell you my example. I've been a practicing gynecologist. If I needed to go to the market at any time, once I started practicing in 84, 85. Cell phones were not that common then. Okay, and then I'd gone to the market and nobody could contact me, and I didn't tell home also. And one of my delivery patients came, and that had to be referred, because I was not available. They tried calling me, like locating me, looking for me. But then, and now, after the cell phone came, after I had the cell phone, I did not miss any emergency. So all emergencies were and addressed, and that helps in the professional life when you are working professionally, right? Chalo, next.
In my opinion, it is difficult to decide which sphere of life has been influenced more by a mobile phone. In many cases, it is difficult to draw the line between personal and professional use. For example, a busy gynecologist having to attend to a patient in labor can talk to her family in the time before delivery. This way, neither the personal life suffers nor the professional life. 2 decades ago, the cell phone was a luxury. Today, it is a necessity to balance personal and professional life. To conclude, the cell phone has
Revolutionized. It's
just
not
a minute.
revo, it is revo. Revolutionized. Revolution तो पता ही है ना आपको, revolution. Revolution पूरा
Revolutionized
हाँ, communicate.
communication and brought equal benefits to both personal and professional lives.
ठीक है, I hope the essay is clear. Okay, last essay for today. Who will read it? Mehak? You didn't come forward today? Jaspreet,
Yes, ma'am. Good morning.
good morning. Go ahead and read the essay.
Okay. Some people are making new friends by using socializing network websites and internet chat rooms. Some people say that it is a good thing. Others says that people should make new friends by face-to-face chat. Discuss these views and give your own opinion.
Okay, आपने पढ़ा other says that. ये all
Yes.
right महक, other says नहीं होता, others
Others
say होता है हमेशा.
say yes.
हाँ, चलो.
Some individuals are of the opinion that it is good to make friends through online resources, whereas others are in favor of making friends by meeting in person. This essay intends to look at both perspectives. I personally side with the latter view.
आपने बोला perspectives. अगर आप perspectives बोलोगे आप spelling भी गलत लिखोगे. It is not P-R-E, it is P-E-R. So the word is perspectives. What is the word?
Perspectives.
Yes, perspectives नहीं है, perspectives है. Okay? चलो,
Okay.
next.
The main reason why some people are in favor of making new friends through social media is that these social network sites like Facebook provide a great opportunity for people to socialize with one another and find common ground before even meeting. Online social groups have become fundamental building blocks of modern human societies. They have a beneficial effect on people's way of life. They increase social interaction and give more ways to make social connection. Earlier, social interactions were concentrated by national boundaries.
Concentrate नहीं है बेटे, constrained. Constrained होता है मतलब रुकते थे, मतलब
हाँ,
वो हाँ रुकावट by national boundaries. ठीक है?
okay. Constrained
हाँ.
constrained by national boundaries, but now the internet has turned communication into a global phenomenon. Today, any person's network of friends stretches across the globe.
Hmm.
On the other hand, those who are in the favor of making friends through direct contact assert that social media sites can cause more harm than good.
Hmm.
People can make sorry, people can make fake IDs and cheat anyone. Or every now and then there are stories about how girls and boys were cheated through such sites, and after months of friendship, the original identity of the person turned out to be very different.
Hmm.
Cyber criminals can hack the IDs of people and chat on their behalf, with which may cause huge misunderstanding.
Very good. So you know these negatives. You know, all of you know because this is the essay of today. Okay? These are
Yes,
common things you hear every day in and out, right?
yes.
Next.
I believe that face-to-face friendship is better because it is a friendship that has a deeper bond than online friendship. Man is, after all, a social animal, and friends are meant to be there when you need them the most. Online friends cannot be with you when you are sick or you need a friend's touch. Face to face friends are with you in thick and thin, and this can never be possible with online friends.
Hmm.
To sum up, reiterate that
Hmm.
I reiterate my opinion that face-to-face friendships are better because these are stronger and longer lasting than friendships made online.
So this was the last essay for today, and this all these essays you people have read, and I think when students read it, the understanding is better because then the words also I also come to know which words are difficult for you and where the pronunciations are going wrong, and this is a better learning. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the class. I'll be there with you in another say 5 minutes for the reading class. Reading class also is combined class for academic and general, although the base I've taken is from the academic book, the reading passage from the academic book, but the method to do the reading is the same as the for both the general and the academic students. So please don't miss the class, be in the class. There will be some learning at least. We'll do one passage slowly. Okay, I've shared the whole reading with you, but depending on the time. So if we have to learn and do, then one passage would take time and we'll be doing one passage, but the whole reading has been shared and I can share the answers later on for you to do the whole reading. And then tomorrow when we do the reading, the next passage, you can just go on with the asking me. I'll share the other reading also today. I'll share reading number 2 also today. Okay. So we'll be discussing one passage of that, and 2 you can do on your own and check the answers. That will be good. Okay. In this way, we'll be covering more readings. And if you have any problem in any question, that can be discussed the next day. Okay. All right. See you in like at 6:44, 6:50, we'll start the class. Fine. Take a break of 6 minutes.